$4 trillion balance sheet. Number 1 in investment banking, consumer deposits, payments. Jamie Dimon's 2025 letter reveals why JPMorgan crushes peers while navigating geopolitics, AI, and regulatory chaos. Today, 8 lessons on running the best bank in America. If you want to manage money like a pro, hit subscribe. Lesson 1, Liquidity, Wank's King. Why JPM wins. Dimon calls cash oxygen. JPM holds massive HQLA, cash, MMFs, T-bills, Fed reserves for instant flexibility. During 2023 rate shocks, this let JPM lend $3.3 trillion while peers cut back. Due to liquidity fears and unrealized HTM bond losses, Fed hiked rates 525 BPs, 0.25%, 5.25%. Bond prices crashed. SVB collapsed March 10th. Deposit runs hit regional banks. JPM's average loans grew 18% Q2 2023 versus peers were due 25%. Net interest income jumped 44%, while peers managed whilst 20%. Result? Revenue 185B, ROTCE 20% plus. How they execute. Daily 120B reserves plus reverse repos, sure unmatched lending capacity. Peers hoarded for survival. JPM grew through chaos. Key stat, JPM's LCR 120% plus, regulatory minimum 100%. Excess liquidity fuels market share gains. Your takeaway, portfolio liquidity chasing yield. Cash earns 4 to 5% today and buys bargains tomorrow. Lesson 2, brutal efficiency, kill the weed. Why JPM wins, meetings are a weed, Dimon writes. JPM's cost-to-income ratio leads peers at 55% versus industry's 65% plus. 20B tech spend 2026 automates ops. Client advisors handle 30% more accounts via AI. JPM generates 1.82 revenue per $1 expense. Industry $1.54, 18% efficiency edge, 20B plus annual profit gap. How they execute, no bureaucracy layers. Clear agendas, kill bad projects fast. CEO reviews every major expense. Result, expense growth, revenue growth 8 years running. JPM's high-margin IB payments offset retail drag. Peers overweight volatile consumer mortgage. Dimon didn't just cut costs, he engineered revenue machines at half the cost per dollar. Key stat, ROTCE 22% 2024 versus peer average 13 to 15%. Efficiency or compounding edge. Your takeaway. Audit your holdings quarterly. Cut meeting stocks. Low ROIC 10%. Lesson 3, numbers first, real budgets, beat averages. Why JPM wins, get your numbers right. Dimon demands budgets benchmarked against world-class peers, not industry averages. JPM models stress test every new product, cyber, rates, credit before launch. How they execute, risk control caught 2023 HTM risks early. Operational risk capital stays high from old finds, but internal models are gold standard accurate. Key stat, JPM passes CCR stress tests by widest margins, proves discipline works. Your takeaway, ROIC, FCF yield, PB versus global leaders, not just sector. JPM beats S&P average. Lesson 4, regulation traps trillions. JPM thrives despite it. Why JPM wins, Dimon calls U.S. rules fragmented, convoluted, yet JPM turns compliance into advantage. 4 key flaws, Dimon attacks. GSIB math punishes size complexity, ignores JPM's cash fortress resilience. Op risk capital, intensely inaccurate. 40 BBA plus tied to 2008 fines, not current ops. CCR stress tests, capricious, arbitrary, misses real risks, 2023 rate shocks, kills buybacks unpredictably. HTM accounting hides 600B plus industry losses, erodes trust when reality hits. JPM's edge masters the game, number 1 rankings across IB fees 12B, deposits 2.4T, payments 12T daily volume. Your takeaway, complex rules favor disciplined players. Study winners, 10Ks, not headlines. Lesson 5, tech, AI, new moat. Why JPM wins, 20B tech spend, 2026, largest among banks. AI handles fraud detection, 99.9% accuracy, client service, 30% faster, trading algos. Number 1 IB fees from data dominance. How they execute, 60,000 tech workers. Our mini FAAng, national security angle, US must lead AI versus China. Key stat, Payments revenue doubled to 18B since 2020. Network effects compound. Your takeaway: own AI enablers plus users. JPM and both. Lesson 6. America works. Growth spending. Why JPM wins. Dimon. U.S. economy resilient. Despite deficits, tariffs, geopolitics. JPM lent 3.3T 2025. Small business loans up 15%. How they execute. Consumer banking scale. Year 1 deposits. Plus IB leadership. Your recession-proof 8-year straight revenue growth. Key stat. JPM market cap next 4 U.S. banks combined. Your takeaway. Bet on U.S. productivity. Financials thrive in growth cycles. Lesson 7. Smart deregulation. Free the trillions. Dimon's 4-point fix. 1 agency oversight. End Fed FDIC overlap. Reward resilience. Credit cash buffers in GSIB CCR. Real metrics. Op risk based on controls, not formulas. Tailored rules. Big versus small banks. Why JPM wins. Already anti-fragile. Deregulation, SARS rocket fuel for 25% plus ROTs. Your takeaway: policy tailwinds lift winners. Lesson 8. Culture chaos. Principles win wars. Why JPM wins. Steadfast principles through crises. Client first, adaptability, no complacency. Dimon personally reviews risk limits weekly. How they execute. 300,000 employees aligned on 5 core values. Talent pipeline, ARC mini Harvard. Key stat, 14-year dividend increases, plus 200B plus buybacks at CIT1 15% plus. Your takeaway: culture compounds. Pick companies with Dimon DNA. JPMorgan, G-Stars America's best bank because Dimon executes where others wish. Comment your top lesson, subscribe for weekly deep dives.